Okay. We are live now. Let me post that into the Discord.
Awesome.
So that they know about it. Bam. Okay. Okay, it'll take a minute or so for people to get in here, but that's all good. Let's launch the game here.
Yeah.
Made with Unity.
It works. Everyone's favorite logo there.
Whoa. Gotta turn it down. Hold on. Can you hear the sound?
I can't.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
I can. Yes, I can hear
can.
it.
Oh, you can't hear it. Okay, good. I'm going to turn it down because
Blasting you a bit.
it's way too loud. Let's try 25 and see where that takes us. How about that? Is that better, or is that still too loud?
Fine for me.
Fine for you?
Yeah.
It's drowning you out a little bit on my end, so I'm going to go a little lower. Let my volume control go.
Probably not a bad idea.
Hold up. One more time. We'll go down to 12. I think that should do it. Okay. Does people know that we're live? People got to come in, man. I'm gonna tag everyone this time. Come check out Chris's game. Okay.
Yeah, and it's Alright.
Okay. So, Chris has decided that for his week here, he wants me to give his game a try. Tell us a little bit about this project. Like, when did you start making it? What is your inspiration behind it? What are you going for? How close is this to completion? Whatever else you want to talk about.
Okay. Well, I guess the game kind of goes back to when I was 7th grader. The game is based on a caricature of myself as an overweight, nerdy 7th grader. And I made it the very first version of the game in Click and Play back in the 7th grade. I don't know if you ever heard of that program.
No, I haven't. It's
sort of like a very early, just kind of non-programming game-making tool.
Okay.
And since then, I've kind of learned how to program, and I know a lot more stuff. So I was able to. I went back and found that game several years ago. And I'm like, I should remake it, make my 7th grade self super happy. And
nice.
Yeah, so I've been.
So you've been working on it a long time then.
Yeah, this has been several years in the making. I mean, since then, like I made a version for Ouya that was just me and pixel art, and I was putting it out on Steam before Greenlight kind of let everybody in.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to make it in with my pixel art game as it was. So I thought, well, try to just make the graphics a little bit better. See if I can do that. And, get the HD thing going, and that's just my game. Eventually got in when Greenlight just sort of opened up the floodgates. But by that point, I'd already kind of started on this project. So I'm like, I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to try to make it as good as I can.
Sweet. Well, how far along would you say you are on this build, like development-wise? Like, are you getting pretty close to finishing it, or are you still wanting to add a lot to it? Or
probably about 2/3 of the way done.
Okay. So is it mostly design at this point, like just adding more quests or more levels or whatever it is, and asset creation?
Adding more levels. Yeah, all of the the mechanics are built at this point.
Nice.
And all the main character animations are done. So you just have I have the intro sequence, and I have 3 levels done, and the start of a 4th. And I'll tell you which one is the start, so you'll know not to go there.
Okay. What kind of game is this? Is it a platformer?
It is a platformer.
RPG?
And
okay, cool.
I'm hoping that you will not get super frustrated playing it, because it is based a little bit on Mega Man X.
No, we're good. I've calmed myself since that day.
It is,
okay, so... Oh, go ahead.
I was saying it's not exactly like Mega Man X. There's some more story elements and things to it, so it might be a little better for you. But I'm trying. The goal of this stream for me is just to gauge difficulty settings as well.
Okay. Balance.
Yeah. It's surprisingly challenging.
Okay, cool. Okay, is this something I can use my gamepad for, or do I got to use the keyboard and mouse for this?
Gamepad, you can use either, but the gamepad is preferable for sure.
Okay, so I can use it. Good. So I can. Oh, there it is. Excellent. That makes me happy. You just won points for not making me use a keyboard. Okay, so let's do it. New game. Story mode and quick start. So play through the main storyline of the adventures of Chris. Skip the introduction. Oh no, we're not doing that. We're
That's spirit.
Get the story. Ooh, this looks great. Did you create all these assets?
No, I hired artists.
Wow. I actually really like the detail in the house back there, and it's a nice glow effect on the windows.
Yeah, I was a real fan of that too. Duke is the background artist from Germany, and he did a really good job on that.
Yeah, this is great. Press the D-pad left and right to walk. X is to jump. I'm guessing. Oh, and then you punch with square. This is very responsive. Okay, that was L2. Kind of like looks up.
Oh wow!
All right. Did you not? Is that?
Oh no, that's fine. You're the first person to figure that out this early, then.
Oh, okay. I usually do this when I play. Okay, so you can duck as well. I don't know if your move set changes at all. No. Okay. Okay. No double jumps. All right. Let's just try this out. Any more buttons I can press? Okay, we're good. Even though I know you designed this tutorial to teach me everything I just figured out.
Well, there's a wide variety of skill levels out there.
All right, let's go. What's going on? Where is this place? Okay, calm down. Go to your happy place. Okay, so let me ask you this first. What was the inspiration for the story? You said that part of this was kind of like you as like a middle school kid. But is that as far as it goes into like your real life, or are a lot of these things we're going to see sort of like symbolic of things that happened to you, or is this something that's kind of just totally original that you came up with?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's there's the character of Chris is somewhat autobiographical. He's changed a lot, massaged to make the game work. But this is all mostly like based on games from the 90s as far as like story tropes and things like that.
Oh, nice. Okay. Sorry, I'm moving myself. People were saying that I was covering you, and I realized that my camera was over the top of where you have your text box there, so I want to make sure that I move over to the other side.
That's a good idea. Yeah, people need to spell the expressions.
Absolutely. So, all right, pull Discord back up, and okay, here we go. What's up, Dubnik guy? Rob and Locke, and who else was there? David. Welcome. We're playing Chris Guin's game, and it's great so far. Calm
First
down.
5 seconds are awesome.
Go to your happy place. I really like the art. The guy did a great job. Fettuccine Alfredo. Nice. All right, Chris, don't get worried. Just find a grown-up who can help you. Did you write everything here, too?
Yeah, the dialogue is mine. I wrote the music, and I wrote the dialogue.
Oh, you did the music as well?
I did not produce it, but I wrote it.
Yeah, I was going to say the music on the title screen was excellent.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, let's go. Get over the spikes! Dang it. Okay, how am I going to make this jump? Oh, nice. Floating cookies. That's all weird. I wonder if they taste like the kind that don't float. Oh, it's too tall. I'm going to learn some kind of power to make me jump higher. I don't like the looks of that statue. Whoa. Fetch you.
I was going to try to measure the frustration of the game in terms of fetches per minute.
It's a good metric to go on.
I thought so.
Here we go. Okay, bat guy coming at me here. Oh, you can't punch and jump at the same time. Okay.
You can actually.
Oh, you can. I just need to do it quicker. There we go. Whew. Fetch you. Oh, nice. There we go. Can I get that one? Oh. Yes. Okay, spider guy. This is very responsive. It feels good to play.
Awesome. Yeah, it's hard to tell with over Skype because it's a little.
Yeah, it's probably the frame rate probably isn't great. How bad is it though? Because I could always call you back. Okay. Oh darn it. There we go. Cool. Ooh. Surely there's a nice grown-up with a phone in there. How long are the levels typically?
Depends on what you mean by level. Like that's the individual rooms are usually pretty short, but
okay. So this, I'm guessing this whole like medieval motif will be one level, right?
Kind of.
Okay. Teleported halfway around the world. Dude, I love the art. It's great.
Oh, thanks.
Again, like the I don't know what you call it. The glow effect on the candles blends really nicely. Just looks good. I like the animation. Did you do the animation on the character?
No, that is Kyle Anderson, California. He's an actual 2D animator.
That's awesome. Looks great.
Oh yeah. He did all the character designs as well, so.
Okay, give me those sundaes. Hiss, master, oh boy. Your birthday guests have almost arrived. Whee! I shall have the most splendid birthday party. I shall be feared across the land. Of course, master. Wouldn't that be a touch more likely if at least had a cake? I'm not a fool, ghost. I shall have a most fearsome birthday cake. Ooh, nice effects there. There you are. Cake! Where'd that hippopotamus come from? Oh, fetch. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm kind of lost, and I'm wondering if I could use y'all's telephone. Alright, maybe a vampire and a ghost wouldn't have a telephone. I can be pretty dense sometimes. Perhaps, dear boy, he's a straggler from the find a friend spell you cast from the party. What? Oh, I love that. That's cool. So you got the dual animation. So the character portrait will animate along with the character. That's really cool. I don't want any disgusting fat boys on my birthday. It's my party and I don't want him there. Isn't that what I wanted? Maybe I'll just be going then. You all seem kind of busy. Nonsense. You and your delicious blood are going to stay right here. My blood? You can't have my blood. I need my blood. I won't go down without a fight. Is that so? Ooh, boss fight already. Whoa! Oh, fetch. I'm guessing this is probably a you have to lose fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was easy. What a joke. What a weak, pathetic, fat joke. And now, dinner time. Are you quite sure, Master? It seems an awful lot of gristle. Perhaps you're right, Ghost. You know, on second thought, you can come to my party after all. Whoa. Haven't got enough decorations. How marvelously appropriate. Step lively, whoa. My guests are almost arrived. There we are. I shall be back presently. Just hang tight, all of you. Ooh, all the people in there. You see, it's funny because you can't move. Sweet merciful Zeus, what happened to you? Are you alright? Are you hurt? I don't think... Oh, nice. You changed the character art there.
Yeah.
I think so. Well, don't worry. We got a plan that's going to get us out of here. Well, we can't take him with us. Or we can't take him with us. It's risky as is. We can't just leave him here like that. Kim's right. We're all... I like how... Another thing I like is how you change the color of the border on the text box according to like the I guess the color palette of the character.
Yeah, hopefully it makes it a little more clear who's talking.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And like the text is green, right? And it's like the same color of his shirt. And he's got like a blue border. Yeah, his like matches his clothes. That's a really cool design choice. I like that. Just remember the plan. And he's purple, yeah. We got cake, decorations, and friends. The Society of Villains have got to accept me as they're into their organization now. Absolutely, dear boy. Here they come. Whoa! These are all the bosses from the game, I'm guessing. Mega Man style. Yuki Satoko, Buzzkill, Smog Monster, El Dr. Pinguino. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right.
That's right, yeah.
Large Urchin, welcome. Gargle. Is that Lavos inspired at all? Urchin?
I didn't think about that. He does kind of look like Lavos a bit.
All right, Count Jr., listen up and listen hard. We've got a busy schedule, so we're having a birthday party? Wow, you've got to be kidding me. Got everything but the party favors. Ghost, what is this party favors? Little gifts for your guests, if I've understood properly. What? Why didn't you tell me that before, you translucent pinhead? Very well then, I still have a few tricks up my sleeve. There, party favors for all, exactly as a real villain would do. I should teleport them to your homes at once. Here, Master, might I have the spare one? Very well. I love the way when that sort of light effect was going on, the ghosty, cloudy looking guy at the top with the red tie. Like the way that it sort of lit him was kind of was really cool.
Hey, yeah, you noticed. Cool.
What about the plan, guys? So I'm now inducted into your society, yes? This has a high level of polish on it. You got something really good going on here. There's not enough no in the world, Count Jr. What? The Society of Villains prefer menacing villains, not just irritating ones. I am menacing. I'm quite fierce. I slaughter villages. I like the font that you've chosen for the text as well. It matches really well with the style. Villages, huh? Large Urchin is directly responsible for several wars in Southeast Asia, as well as most of the loopholes in the U.S. tax code. Girl. Let's go, boys. Fun party, Junior. I gave away my new friends for nothing. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Nice. Wow. Oh, can I move? Sweet. That's freaking hilarious. I love that.
Oh man, you are going to town.
Fetch you. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Throw darts at me? Fetch you. Get out of here. Ooh. Get over here. No, sir. No, sir. Sweet. Ooh, I like the shading on the clouds there. Yeah, the art is very, very well done.
Awesome.
What, the clouds can support me? I thought I was going to pop for sure. Oh man, those poor kids. They were going to save me, and then someone's got to call the police. Or maybe I should concentrate on getting back down to earth. Oh, there we go. So you can kind of... That's clever. So it's like a reverse platforming kind of thing going on.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where I didn't want to tell you how to move around. And most people so far have figured it out.
Yeah, it's pretty intuitive. I think it works. Oh, no. Oh, fetch! Okay, you start back here.
That's one fetch.
Boing. Okay, I'm gonna go get, like, there we go, like that. Give me those cookies. Woo. Oh, wait, hold up. No! Back down. Oh, I don't think I can do it. Oh. Darn it. Whatever. Wait a minute. Here we go. Another balloon. I wonder if he's friendly. I don't think so. Ugh! So, I like that, you sort of introduced this, like, different take on platforming pretty early in the game. You've already introduced some pretty interesting variety. Whoa! I keep forgetting I gotta press this. Oh, fetch!
Oh, man.
Alright, hold up. Let's try that again. Okay, come give me. Fetch you. Come get. Fetch you.
Because even though your channel is very RPG focused, you do play Twitch-based games, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like Hyper Light Drifter a lot, for instance.
Oh, yeah,
it's very like reaction heavy. I would say my favorite genre of games is actually action, and action RPGs, and adventure games, more than like when it comes to gameplay. Right, I'd rather play an action RPG or a really cool like action-based melee style combat sort of game than like turn-based combat, personally.
Okay.
Not to say that I don't like turn-based combat, but anyways. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, who goes there? Chris? Chris goes there. Or Chris goes there? What are you doing trying to enter the kingdom of lost balloons? That's awesome. So there's a whole kingdom for where all the balloons go. That's clever. Are you spying for them? What? No, they attacked me. I barely even understand what's going on. The captain is here. You don't suppose? No, quiet, Dave. This is most definitely a fiendish spy. Perhaps, sir, we should take him to His Majesty just in case? Very well. King Helio will sort this out. String him up. Yes, sir. Immediately, sir. This is great. Well, I'll tell you what. I can definitely tell that you've been working on this game for a long time.
That's been a little while.
High level of polish. Your floatiness, we found an intruder at the West Gate. Oh, a red balloon spy, is it? Perhaps, Your Majesty, but look at his hair. You don't look at all familiar. Who's your manufacturer? I don't have a manufacturer. I'm just a kid who got transformed. I want to go home to Alabama. You're from Alabama, then?
That's right.
Nice. Your floatiness? He's utterly harmless. Take him home to Alabama. Go out the back gate. Make sure no one sees. But how do I get changed back to normal? That's not my concern. But I can't be like this forever. How am I supposed to fit through the door at Olive Garden? No one here has that sort of power, boy. However, I do know a few ancient Debudo techniques. Perhaps I could teach you to inflate and deflate at will. Deflate? That sounds awesome. Oh, nice. So this will be a mechanic. Very well. Now pay attention as I instruct you, boy. There you are. You are a quick study, aren't you? Let's give your new learning a try. Here goes nothing. That's so much better. Do you not wish to deflate all the way? This is all... Dave, kindly show this unfortunate human out the back door. Right away, your floatiness. Follow me, Chris, this way. Over that pillar? I can't jump that high. Oh, I like how up here he can jump a little higher than he could before. Is that something you did because like he's in the clouds, so it's like gravity is less? Well, gravity wouldn't be less, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, it's actually part of just the fact that he's been transformed, so he's still light.
Oh, gotcha. So that makes sense. So he can jump a little higher because he's still got some of that helium inside of him.
That's right.
I guess I'm still pretty light after I got transformed. He explains it here. Hey, I have a question. What does the king not want anyone to see me? Why does the king not want anyone to see me? Nothing to be alarmed about. His Majesty is simply concerned that his subjects might think you're the hero of lost balloons. Oh, okay. Wait, what? What hero? On the double now, good sir. Chris. Wait. Okay, press A to inflate, and... Oh, I gotta do it again to deflate. Gotcha. Dude, that is pretty killer. Very responsive. Nice animation. I'm just gonna want to watch that animation. Do you know, off the top of the head, how many frames of animation it is for the inflation animation?
That's, I think, 4.
Looks pretty smooth. Nice. I like the animation on the hair when he falls, too. It's like, it just a little bit of, like, a flip up.
You can get away with it feeling smooth with fewer frames than you might think.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not necessarily like Disney, feature film level quality, but
I'm telling you right now, this is impressive. What you have done here is impressive. This is a polished game. This is really good.
Cool.
What do you mean by hero? The hero from the prophecy of foreboding ominousness, naturally. Because that's a thing I recognize. Many, many generations ago, back in about 1990, an old Debuto master gave us a prophecy before he popped. An evil villain will rise, there will be a great popping. But then a hero will come, a brave and mighty hero with blonde hair and glasses following a trail of cookies. At first I suspected you might be the one, but you didn't follow a trail of cookies. Yes I did. It was a moist and delicious trail. So that's weird, isn't it? That I matched the description? Well, except for all that brave and mighty stuff. You aren't brave and mighty then? Do I look mighty? Well, His Majesty didn't think so. Perhaps he's right. I love that. So, let's say I had deflated before I talked to him. It would have been the other character portrait. But since I'm inflated, you've got it so that he has the inflated one. That's freaking great. If you catch a high altitude wind, you can travel at great speed. You only have to float high enough. I guess I could pass for a normal human like this. But what about the other kids? What kids do you mean? There were 6 of them. They got turned into toys and sent all over the world to the Society of Villains. Isn't there a real hero somewhere who can save them? Not anymore, I'm afraid. There's just you, Sir Chris. I can't rescue anybody. I'm the type that usually needs rescuing. Of course, Sir Chris. What's going to happen if I... There we go.
Hey, nice.
Step lively, good Sir Chris. This may be a bit tricky for you. Remember, you only have enough helium to inflate once before you touch the ground again and recharge. Therefore, you have to jump over those icicles and inflate in midair to get past it. Got it? Maybe?
Hopefully that's not insulting your intelligence to give you that explicit of a direction.
I would say it's a little bit explicit, but it's not insulting. by any means. But I would say that, like, well, I don't know. Maybe you could do, well,
We can chat about it.
Yeah. I don't think it's bad by any means, but it is a little bit direct.
Okay.
You match the description. That's good enough for me. Kind of want to get those cookies, though. Oh, crap. Oh, you can only do it once. That's right. That's what he told me. Okay. So you have to touch the ground again. There. This is your stop. Anywhere in the world, if you float high enough, you can catch the wind and go where you want. All right. Thanks, I guess. I guess someone else will have to save those kids. I mean, it's not like it's my responsibility. Of course. And I can't do anything to help anyway. It's not like I have any superpowers. Right? It's not like I have super strength. It's not like I can turn invisible. It's not like I can fly. Huh, that's weird. I've never felt like that before. I love that little piano
sting, maybe?
Yeah. Sting's the right word for it, yeah. Is it the feeling that maybe you're not as powerless as you used to be? That you might be able to do some good with your abilities? That you want to come to my house to work out your plan of attack? Maybe. I have gathered some intelligence from the castle. Let's study the map. That was a nice touch, writing-wise there. I liked that. So he was kind of acting the balloon here the whole time, like the king must have been right, like, you can't be the guy or whatever, but took him through a series of challenges that kind of helped him to self-realize that he could do something.
Yeah, I suspect that wasn't really the back door.
Yeah. And the king, I'm guessing, is in on it as well, right? So...
Well, we'll see.
Okay. I know fairly closely where all 5 known members of the Society of Villains have their hideouts. Don't forget the kid still in Count Junior's castle. To fight the villains, you need more firepower. Luckily, now that you've been transformed, you've been touched by magic. I like this music. With a little training, you should be able to wield magic yourself now. Oh, neat. Where do I learn spells? You'll need to find some of the Debuto Grand Masters. They went into hiding after the prophecy. I know a few of their positions. You'll find one in the Mayan temple in the Yucatan. One thing I am curious about, maybe this is just the font itself. It feels like some letters are capitalized, like F's specifically.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that, but I really like this font. So
I do too. Huh. Because, yeah, it's like the capital F in of kind of stands out to me. And then, but then, like, well, I'm guessing Mayan and Yucatan are actually capitalized, right?
Yes. It's just the lowercase f, I think, that's really the problem.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because find, few, and of, they all look like they have capital Fs.
I wonder if it's possible to edit a font. I've never done that before.
You probably can. I mean, I'm sure you can, but I don't know how.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it is what it is. He knows basic fire magic. If I were you, I'd go there first. Sounds good to me. There's another in a cave in Siberia that knows powerful ice magic, but he hasn't reported in several months now. I'd consider that mission optional. Awesome, can't wait to learn some magic powers. Actually, Sir Chris, if I were you, I wouldn't rely too heavily on magic. The Society of Villains means business. You must learn to fight. But Dave, I'm not much of a fighter. I can't reach very far or hit very hard. But your new powers, Sir Chris, surely you can use them to enhance your strength. How does that work? Have you ever been hit in the face with an airbag? Here, allow me to instruct you. Now that you understand how to channel your power into your fists, we must test you. Fight me, Sir Chris. Fight you? On guard. Oh. Sweet. Fetch you. Oh, crap. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Oh, I forgot. Darn. I needed to press it twice. Let's try that again. Yes, let's do it again. Definitely. Okay. Oh, I gotta press it twice. I keep forgetting to do that. Darn it. Ah, I keep not pressing it twice. Fetch. Twice. There. There. Oh, he gets stuck in the clouds. I see that. Then I fell. Okay. Ah, I keep forgetting. I don't know why. I keep forgetting to not press it twice. Twice! There. Okay, now he's going to start going further, right? So I got to change my tactics here. There we go.
Very nice.
You see now? You can do it. I think you were going easy on me. Don't question yourself. It's unbecoming of a hero. If I'm the hero. You'll figure it out, Chris. Trust me. Ready? Just float up and leave town and start your adventure. Okay then, let's do this. That's the spirit. Or just to be on the safe side, you might want to shop around town a bit too. The tailor might be able to make you a suit that'll keep you from popping in one hit. You don't have any I don't have any money though. Of course you do. Cookies are currency here. Nice. Really? You can ask the baker about it. There may be a few doubters, but I think most of the lost balloons are exemplary citizens. Once they see how you match the prophecy, they'll offer you their support. Thanks, Dave. I really appreciate it. Well, here goes nothing. Okay. This looks like a tailor.
There you go.
Welcome to Kingdom Outfitters. I'm Oh dear, aren't you in interesting shape? Hi, I'm Chris. I was told you could make me an awesome magic suit. Perhaps. What size do you wear? Large. I see. Sometimes extra large, depending on the brand. Well, this will probably need to be custom anyway. Okay, fine. Double extra large. You know what? Why don't you pick out the fabric you want, and I'll see what I can do. I want... Kind of interested to see... What's green look like, folks? Wearing this, sharp objects will wound rather than pop. Oh, okay. Okay, so they're all going to be different. Auto-inflate treatment. If you fall into a pit, you have the helium. This treatment. Oh, okay. Unpoppable treatment. Could I buy all of them? Just one at a time.
Yeah, well, each one is kind of a stair step. So if you get yellow, you also have green, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I see what you mean. So I could just go straight to this and get all 4 of them.
Although the blue one isn't anything.
Oh, okay. So it goes from here to here then. So if I get this, I'll have access to those as well.
Right. So it's just a question of how long are you willing to wait for all 3?
Well, I have enough money for them. Cuts damage in half. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I don't? Oh, 750. I see. Okay.
Was the font not clear on that, like the number?
No. That's just me being retarded. So I will retain this power even when I buy this one.
Yes.
Okay. Green for Dark Pistol. That's right, David. I like the bouncing physics after the balloon gets hit. Yeah, check this out. Boing. Boing. Oh, he's probably talking about the boss I fought, though.
Yeah, some of the... I'm still getting used to the delay concept.
Can I talk to you? I really like that touch with the border and the text changing to the colors that match the palette of the character. I think it's a great idea. It really does help. Like, I mean, it's not that it would be confusing otherwise to know who's talking because you see the portrait, but it's just a nice touch. I like it.
Yeah.
To leave this to the professionals. Who am I supposed to call exactly? The UN? How about literally anyone else? Whoops. Oh, crap. Okay. I like little dogs and stuff. Ah. Oh, so... Okay, so it's not just when you touch the ground. Also when you touch this, that'll recharge you, too. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice to get used to the mechanics here where you can't die.
Yeah, it's like... I'm trying to get used to the fact that, like, I just press it once from there. But if I come from there, I gotta press it twice, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
originally with this game, I used a different controller button for inflate, deflate. But people seem to respond better to the...
Have it being one button.
To being one button and it feeling a little bit more like a double jump in a way.
Yeah, I could see that. I think I agree with that, actually.
It has a downside, though, in that on the ceiling, you keep thinking, I can deflate immediately, but you can't because you got to jump first.
Right, because the idea is, oh, I'm floating up, and then I just press it once to deflate. But
yeah,
if you go up to there, you've got to press it twice.
Yeah, and that takes some getting used to. I haven't quite figured out like what is the perfect solution to this problem. But I think this is better than the way it was, at least. We'll see.
I think I agree with that, and I think that it's just something that, you know, players will acclimate to over time. They'll just get used to it. It just might take a little bit of a curve to, like, figure it out intuitively, but... New favorite customer. I'll bake you all variety of magical sweets and desserts here. I like the music a lot. Really, really nice. We bake all varieties of magical sweets and desserts. Take a look around. I think that's the part that's going to be the toughest, design-wise, is if I want to deflate from here, right, it's kind of...
You pretty much have to double tap. Now, there is a part of the game that tries to train you on that, but yeah.
Okay. $250 cookies. I'm guessing these would just heal me. Oh, that's increases magic. Okay.
Yeah, so if it's not clear, the strawberry shortcake is like a heart container.
Okay.
And that increases your helium capacity.
Maximum health, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes total sense. That's absolutely clear enough. Oh, that looks down, that looks up. Cool.
Yeah, ideally, you should never need to use those triggers to look around, but I liked having the option.
Sure. Hi, I'm Chris. You collect flags? I've got a little bit of a collection started, yeah. I love flags. I collect them myself. I've got them from all different countries. Hey, that's pretty rad, man. You travel the world a lot or something? Mostly Epcot Center. I hear you, I hear you. Hey, aren't you the guy who thinks he's the hero? I guess. Well, could you do me a little favor then? While you're out traveling the world saving everybody, could you pick me up a flag from each country you visit? Oh, nice. So that'll be like what the collectibles are for the game.
Yep.
I like that. I like that a lot. Did you collect flags as well when you were a kid?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Okay, that's a nice touch. I like that. Hey, no worries, man. It's cool. Just saying, if you happen to see one and you pick it up for me, maybe I'll help you out a bit. Cool. Seriously, I think this mechanic is really cool.
When you really get used to it, I think it's a lot of fun, but it does take a little bit of a learning curve.
Yeah, it's freaking great. Let's not go there yet. Only members allowed. What else did I miss? A great windstorm blew my precious puppies all over Main Street. Oh, yeah, okay. I have one left. Okay, this is a cuckoo's mission. Do you think you could possibly find someone else who can round them up for me? Maybe I could round them up for you. Oh, I didn't mean to. I mean, I'm sure you could, but I wouldn't want to trouble you. I want to round up those puppies. Dadgummit. Be careful with them, please. I treasure my precious puppies. Okay. Found a couple of these guys down here. Okay, cool. That's a nice touch. That's nice. Just bring him on in.
Yeah, the idea here is just to have like a little side quest that can kind of get you used to floating around a bit.
Yeah, it's really smart. Oops. What's up, Bryce? How's it going, man? I wasn't expecting you to give me... You know what? Actually, I do have something for you. Yes? While you're out, would you kindly return this library book? Sure thing. I don't think I went in here, did I?
Not yet.
Public library, etc., etc. Any returns? Yep. Just take those from me. You may come in and read anything you like, but no checkouts at this time. Is that an encyclopedia set? Yes, that's the Skybook series, although we're missing several volumes. I love reading the encyclopedia. My favorite volume is SA through SM. Right, look, if you see any of the missing volumes in your travels, think you could maybe return them? Sure thing. Cool, another collectible.
And apparently this isn't super clear, but you actually can read them after you found them.
Oh, okay. So, like, even though I returned to that book, I can still
now that
read
it's
it
in
now.
there, you could actually go back into the library and read the article, I guess.
Okay. So these are all the ones we've got right now. Oh, just now. Born in Bordeaux, France.
He's Bordeaux.
Bordeaux. Joseph was born with an inability to relate very well to other people emotionally, and so spent a lot of time alone. He would sometimes throw fits in frustration. His parents had little idea how to help him. However, he had very strong passions, and one of the things he loved to do more than anything else was make balloon sculptures. He filled his room with elaborate, colorful designs. Ferris wheels and farm animals and castles and anything he could imagine. One day, however, while wandering aimlessly through a forest behind his home, he uncovered a glowing purple shard. He immediately picked it up and fashioned a necklace out of it, insisting on wearing it at all times. What Joseph did not understand, however, was that this shard contained immense and unpredictable magic power. Through this mysterious magic, his fantastic balloon sculptures started to take on a life of their own. Balloon swords would cut. Amusement park rides would move on their own. Puppies would bark. If he painted a face on the balloon, it would talk to him and become his friend. They only seemed to come alive when he was alone with them, however. No adult ever saw. He continued to build elaborate cities for his new living population of friends. So one day he grew very sick. It happened that he had also been born with a heart condition. He passed away at only 11 years old. At that moment, the shard he wore around his neck shattered, and the magic within it created the kingdom of lost balloons. That's awesome. Perhaps granting his final wish. Any lost balloon missed by a child took on life and personality when it arrived in the kingdom of the sky, which soon developed a society of its own, a system of magic, which it used to secretly help lonely children around the world. The lost balloons still speak of the Prime Twister, their name for Joseph, whose wishes still somehow power the magic of the kingdom to this day. That's great. Hat says, can't make the stream, but just want to say, from what I played, this game is awesome. It really is. It really is. This is you have impressed me tremendously with this, Chris.
Awesome.
This is very well polished. Feels great to play. It looks amazing. Music is great. Sounds great. Like, I have no complaints. This is fantastic.
Except for maybe some lowercase f's not looking right.
Okay, yeah. Work on the font just a little bit, just on the F's.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's it. Let's go. Okay.
So do you remember where you were told to go first?
No.
Okay. So I need to come up with some symbols to make it a little more clear what the order is. You can go in any order you want, but the guy recommends going to Mexico first. That's where you get fire magic.
Down here.
So unless you are the kind of person that likes to go where you're not supposed to go first, which can be fun.
Sure.
Mexico is...
So, does the game save automatically, or is there a manual save?
It saves every time you change rooms. So every time like it fades out and fades in, that's a save.
Okay. So does it save when you come out to the world map like this, or will it, when I reload the game, it'll reload me here?
Yeah, you are saved now.
Okay. Okay. So I think that's a good place to stop for today.
Awesome.
We'll continue again tomorrow, same time, 7 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, 7 o'clock my time. Which is
7 o'clock Mountain Time.
Yeah. So, I'm going to go get something to eat real quick, but hang in there because I'm going to come right back with Chrono Cross in maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. We'll see. It depends on how long it takes me to cook my meal. But I'll see you guys again in a few minutes. And Chris, your game is freaking great.
Thanks,
You're doing great stuff with this. I love it so far.
Awesome.
All right. See you guys soon. Peace out.